What is going on, my fellow champions of the realm? Today we are going to be going over my buddy Zane's BK ranked game. Alrighty, as you guys know, in these coaching videos, I try my best to give you as many tips as possible, and help you become a better player. So, without further ado, we're playing BK on Ice Mines. We're going to be wanting to build most likely cauterize. We're running double blaster, so. I feel like the shields that they have aren't really the biggest of deals. Ash is not running big shields, so Caught looks like it'll be your best buy. Looking at your build real quick. Good. I don't really think the card's too value. So instead of running this card, I would run ammo. Since this card is actually not as good as it used to be. I don't even think I run it anymore. I think I run ammo and I run something else. But this card's not bad. But definitely I would put ammo instead of this. So yes, before we actually get directly into the game, like I said, Caught is pretty good. They do have roots and Furia beams for stuns, so Resil is actually not that bad of a buy. Just make sure that you're keeping in mind that Master Routing is very strong on this map. When it comes to ults, I don't like BK ult as an initiator, right? It's going to be either to react to something happening, or you should be using it in a way of to like zone people out or punish them for a mistake, basically, right? So either they pop Tyra, you know she's gonna walk forward, you back up, you pop your ult. If she walks into you, she dies. Unless they Nando, right? You know, like they're coming in for a retouch, you ult, and now it's like, am I gonna really get touched, or is BK gonna hit me and kill me the second I touch, right? So things like that. That's what you should be looking for as the Bomb King. But yeah, a quick tip for BK, right? When you're playing Bombking, you're not running the card. That's what the card I was thinking about. Backdraft. Backdraft is a really important card because when you throw bombs and detonate them, it reduces your cooldown of Poppy Bomb. What I like to do is, since I am very aggressive with my Poppy Bombs, I run it like at least 2-3. I'll put like, I'll put all my bombs on the wall, right, on spawn, because they don't leave, even when you leave. And then what will happen is, now you have all these bombs that are on the wall, so even though you're throwing bombs out when you're there, it'll just subtract them from the ones that are here, so they're still on the wall. So like, if you do see an early Poppy Bomb opportunity where you can knock somebody into a bad spot, you throw it, you knock it, and you clap, which is your detonation. I call it clap though. And it'll reset your Poppy Bomb basically almost instantly. It'll be like half your cooldown right there because you set up the bombs early in spawn. So that is a tip that Bitey taught me, and I think that every BK should implement it into their game if they run Backdraft. Alrighty, so let's look at what the rest of your team is building real quick. Boom. Okay. So yeah, so I do like the Resil buy from you. So here we are. I'm assuming you're going to be playing Barn, and Drogus is going to be playing Stage, which would make the most sense. You're here, you're here, you're here. Spam, spam, spam. Don't get stunned by the beam here. You don't have a tank with you. You do now, so you can start walking in here. I would probably look for a Grumpy Bomb here. Try to get it, you want to get it in a position to where they are forced to leave the area, right? If you put it right here, the Ash will just LOS it with the box, right? You want to try to get it either on top of this box, or you want to get it into this middle area here, right? What that will do is that will basically create space for your tank, right? Because the Ash has to think, do I want to get stunned, or do I want to back up, right? And yeah, she's already used shield. The shield got used very poorly, so you guys should be hard winning this barn fight. And the second your tank is going to pop their shield, and you're going to be able to walk in their backline. I mean, I don't even know. Your tank might even just dash onto the Furia and kill the Furia. You are number, what, 4? Yes, 4. You just up here. Your tank takes a really aggressive angle, which is really good. All the Furia's one shot should die here. Oh, fortunate. You got a Grumpy here. There you go. Good Grumpy. But your tank's getting stunned now. So, since you're slow on the Grumpy, right, enough time passes to where they can focus your barrack, right? That Grumpy has to come out. That is a huge opportunity. Grumpy is going to buy you a lot of space. Right, get rooted. You got to move out of here. Nice. Make sure you're spamming Barn, right? Now make sure, like, even if you're throwing one bomb over there to try to like figure out where they're at, you don't want to get ran up on like this. When BK doesn't have a tank in front of him, he's very weak. Do not hug your Drogos. You just looked at him and you saw he's low. Ash is AOE. Don't hug him. You got to get over here. If you hug your Drogos and they kill your Drogos, it's your fault. So now you and Drogo are both getting hit. Damba dies from over peeking because he's forced to heal you guys for taking damage. You're not going to get a touch here. But you're not in the worst position. You are in a pretty aggressive position here, which is nice. So, BK is not a sniper. When you throw those bombs and you're waiting to detonate them because they're flying through the air, that's like you're missing out on a lot of DPS. Either look for a closer target, right, or close the gap, right? You don't want to be sniping with BK if you don't have to, right? Fight something closer or close the gap between you and your target. Unless you have to hold this area, which you really don't. You can take space here. Grumpy bomb when everybody's dead and no one's there. It's a waste. So right here, you do have ult, right? So you can punish any hard pushes that they try to commit here. Keep an eye. Listen. Real quick, all you gotta do, look left. Drogos is there. Okay, they don't need me there, right? Right now, your main tank needs your help. You need to be backing him up here. You can't be, you know, double stacking that lane over there. Now he has no help. He'll probably die or get forced out. Now they're gonna pop ult. They have so much space here. They're gonna run through you guys because you're not looking at the correct area. Boop, boop, boop. And that Drogos is actually popping off here, but you should still die. Oh, if Ashe had any type of confidence, she kills you here. Any type of I can kill this beat, like her mind right now, you're so low that it should be like this. I don't care if I get stunned. This BK dies in one more shot. She kills you, but she's not confident in herself. Here you are. In all reality, Drogos kind of clutched up that fight there. Drogos really popped off. Oh, stick the ass. There you go. There you go. Good sticks. Good sticks. So right now, remember what I said? BK with no take in front of him is not strong, because with like Ashe, she has shield, she has dash, she has boob. She can really control you, and you can't do anything about it, right? So if she notices that she's gonna run at you, she might even just ult you here. After you jump, she knows that you can't get away anymore. It's right there. She zoned you out, right? If you had a tank with you, you could have kind of just chilled, and it held a lot of space. But right here, you're forced out of there because you don't have a tank, and she gets stunned. Mistake. So yeah, good tank players aren't gonna make that mistake. You want to train for playing against good players because that's what you aim to be, right? A great player. So, boom, boom, boom. You guys are up in the advantage right now, so you guys could technically be taking space. Right here, I want to see some aggressive poppies. I want to see you throwing your poppy bomb in. I want to see you throwing the Nando into your team, throwing everybody around, like, cause disruption, right? You're not only a damage dealer, you have a lot of CC that's really good at disrupting the enemy. When you throw Grumpy Bomb, you create space. When you throw Poppy, you can create space. You can knock people around. You can do all these cool things, right? I want you to figure out ways that you can use your whole kit aggressively. Good double kill right there. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, try to catch up to your team. Bam, there you go. Snowball, snowball, snowball. To the spawn, go, go, go. Satchel, you can knock her out. You can knock her out. Nice, good job. Even if it doesn't work out in your favor, man, that's a really good play right there. Knocking her out, that is 100% the reaction you should have. So now you're in their spawn, right? Huh. Okay, so you're in their spawn. You're behind them, right? They don't have to turn for you. I guess you realize that, and you eliminate yourself, right? That is actually very smart, right? I actually didn't think you would do that. That is actually a pretty smart play, because now you're not staggered, right? And you're not stuck behind them, right? So this is really good. I'm actually pretty proud and pretty happy that you made that decision there. That's very quick as well. Luckily, your health was low enough to do it. So on this defense, your Drogos is going to be playing the right side, right? I mean, he should be playing here. But get off my screen, right? Drog should be around there. Okay, and you'll probably be playing around this area. I know I'm not a big fan of sniping, right? But sometimes it's like, unless you play here, it's not really an option. So like, I mean, then again, you could play here, right? And then Drogo can play more here since he's better at sniping than you are. And then, yeah, since you have double blasters, it's kind of like universal. But fighting this choke here, like when before the cart gets to like here, you probably play here as BK, but once it gets like over here, like underneath the thing, you want to play like on this side. It's better for blasters.
8,
Here you come.
6, 5,
They don't have any like crazy range, so you should be okay.
2,
Tank, where's your tank? Behind. You are not a front line. Even though you thick. You thick as hell, boy. You're not a front line, right? You gotta play a little safer. If he does, if Khan's brain is saying, I don't want to play up there, you shouldn't probably be there. He has double your health and ways to survive. You don't, right? So back the hell up. Done. Nice. Good aggressive poppy. Oh, Khan took way too much damage here. And you're on fire now. Dead. Oh, there's no way. Nice, good rotation. Middle, middle, middle. Huge. They all die. Bam! Let's go! Double kill! Furia! Let's go! Let's go! Go in! Be aggressive! You're an animal! Go! 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 You use one ult and you defend. I'm happy with that, right? You gotta think, what are the most important ults on your team? That's gonna be the Fear. That's gonna be the Con ult. That's gonna be the Dragon Punch. BKO is not as consistent as those ults. It doesn't instill as much fear as those ults, right? You spend there, that is 100% the play. 100%. Good ult. Alright, so like I said, I do want to see more aggressive poppies. And I want you to, like, you got to play a little smarter. You got to play more around your tanks, right? Every time that you play without your tanks, you've either died or if you got forced out really quickly, right? I'm sorry, my asthma. Ugh, man. But, yeah. Okay, so I would say invest into Brazil 2 here. Looking at the enemy team, do they buy any Master Riding? It's going to be very important for you. Only the Grover. So you don't need to match the Master Riding yet, right? But I would always save the last slot for MR, just in case. But definitely build into your Brazil 2 here, due to the fact that, do you have a caught 3 on your team yet? Caught 2. You have a lot of caught 2s. I would have bought Brazil, man. Getting stunned and rooted sucks. Fury ult. Danger, 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 danger. Back up, danger. Oh, 30% movement speed and damage amp. What the? You're making me cough. God damn. Shit. Bro. You need to. No. Once you hear that Furia line go off, everybody on the enemy team is a killing machine. You don't even peek the door. You throw your Grumpy Bomb right here, and you back your ass up. You back up. Because everybody on their team hits like a fucking truck right now. And they're fast as a train. You gotta look at you. That is not the pose of a person that is happy with their life. He's dead. You gotta react to that quick, right? And that also is gonna come down to understanding what ults that they use and what ults they have, right? And they basically have everything. So you gotta understand that, if I was them, what else would I use in the beginning? Furio, you just pop that shit. That is a I win button, right? And you gotta respect that. Look at them. This ain't speed. This ain't sped up. They just fast. Good trade by the Khan, but Khan should get focused here. She actually boops him out. Big fear onto the point when it should have been into the off lane. Unfortunate. My man BK riding back. He said, "Wait for me. Wait for me." All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. I honestly would say roll out through barn again. So you have that extra angle. Stick, 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 stick. Get close the gap, close the gap. Get in with your team. There are multiple eliminations on the board right now, right? Walk in. Don't be afraid. Follow your team in. Also, work on your poppies. Gotta throw them a little bit closer to you. Grumpy in front of you. Grumpy in front of you. There you go. Alright, now you chill. Where's your tank? Where's your tank? Where they at? He over there. You need back up. Play the corners. Play a little bit safer. You right here. And if they want to, they can. Oh, you got Drogue. I think you're okay, but always keep in mind where your tanks are at. Right here. They're gonna focus you. You don't want them to focus you. You're gonna poke. There it is. Bam. You gotta react to that and pop you out. You're dead here. Dead. 100%. Yep. Tanks will do that. They will take space. Tyra's dead. Get out of my face. Good job, Snoop. But what does that gain? What does that give you when the rest of your team dies? You should be back now. You guys have a way of stabilizing here. There should be no reason you lose because the Damba. But he's not going to stabilize for y'all, and y'all are going to get... They're going to equalize, basically. This is not an angle you want to peek from. The Grover is going to shit on you. Don't peek from here. Go this way. This way. Grover is giving you the hands right now. Ooh, the ego. Nice. Nice, good job. Khan followed up, which is really important there. That's good. Grumpy behind. Okay, I would get a little closer to the corner, right? Because my instinct is if I was the Nando there, I'm gonna dash out, and I think he's gonna dash out here. Or not. He dashes out, okay. Bam. So I would have gotten a little bit closer and thrown it like here, so that when he dashes out, it'll create a little bit more space. Top right is free if you want to poppy up there. There you go, nice. Yeah, ignore the ash, ignore the ash, ignore the ash. There we go, she dies anyways. Poppy her, get her out of your face. Okay, good job. Alright, your Drogos is right. That means you should go left. There you go, good job. You don't have a tank. Alright, you got a tank now, huge. So right here, you can hear them all right side. If you ult right here, roll. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you can make that without speed. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. I think you need speed boost to make that. Huh, where's Damba? Oh, he's dead. Yeah, so unless you poppy and ult, that'd be huge. But you just used it, right? So, in 1 second, you know they're all there. They don't have any crazy poke. You gotta back up. Two on your team are dead. Care. You left your Khan alone. I've seen that Damba before.
Enemy killing spree.
My boy, if you don't heal out of combat, listen. Big tip, right? This is a big boy tip. You have ult, right? You have ult. Yes. Do you need to be doing damage here? Probably not. Especially when you need to heal out of combat, right? If Furia doesn't have ult here, you're feeding her ult charge. So you always got to keep that in mind. If your damage isn't going to result in winning an area or a team fight, right? You don't need to do damage. At the end of the day, that little damage sheet at the end, oh man, I did 100k. It don't matter if there's going to be 20k of useless poke damage. You really only did 80k of like needed damage. You know what I'm saying? So like right here, it's more important that you live, because the longer you keep yourself in combat, if Ashe decides to dash here, she kills you in 2 shots. You know what I'm saying? You got to get healthy. Boop, boop. Now you're using your Grumpy and your Poppy to get out. You're not gonna have that stuff to come back in. You're healing. Doop 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 doop. Your Drogos is doing what I said that you shouldn't be doing, and he's basically forced out. He can't fight for like another 10 seconds. Barrick went in way too early, so there's no way y'all are getting a touch. And they're gonna dash in. Alright, cool. Speed it up, speed it up. So you got Brazil 3, caught 2. Let's see, are you gonna go for the... You can't afford to caught 3, so you're going for the record 2. Okay. Master riding, 1, 2, okay.
Capture point spawning in
You don't necessarily need it, because in my opinion the tanks don't have it yet. I think you'll be okay. Let's keep that in mind.
5,
Do a volt though. Whoa! Unfortunate, you dismounted.
1.
And this is okay. So you know what's good though? The fact that you dismounted, they popped out right away. At least you won't die right away. You know what I'm saying?
Enemy killing.
Why are we committing Dragon Punch? Oh, this is actually good. This is actually good. They're dumb and they the Nando after they literally won the fight. Drogo's gonna get amazing positioning here. You gotta live here. Don't let them know where you're at. No. You're gonna have to ult here. Bounce away from her. Bounce away. Why doesn't the... Oh
Enemy
my
killing
god.
spree.
Why doesn't he ult? That Ashe is dumb. You cannot die. You cannot die. You cannot die. Die here. That's ult, 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 ult. Let's go. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop your ult. Pop your ult. Go. They have no Nando. No way of stopping you. Help your team win this damn fight. Ult, ult, ult. You can burn the tanks right now. Holy guacamole. Oh my god, that Nando's terrible. But my guy, fucking press the ult button and roll in and kill that Nando. He does not have ult. Does he even have Brazil? He has Brazil too. You hit him for 2,400? 2,500? Your barracks shooting him while he's stunned? You stick him with 2 bombs. Dead! Ult the damn Nando! Win the fight!
Enemy killing spree.
Fuck, man. Gotta use your ult. 100% should not have lost that cap.
Attack.
They burned almost everything. Right? Drogo's baited out Nando ult. Got behind him. Got amazing positioning. Same thing with Khan. Now there's 3 angles they got to worry about with you behind, your two teammates behind him, and you in the front. Ashe messes up and lets you kill her, right? So you were up 1 coming into that fight. It is a 5v4. Pop your damn ult, and you win that point. What am I looking at? Okay. My man taking a pee break. What is going on? Here we go. We're back. Alright, so you're defending here. Your barracks way too deep. If you use voice chat, tell them to back up, brother. I think you definitely just stopped, so I'm assuming you said retreat. Minute 18, minute 18. You need Connell, you need barrack ult, right? I feel like it's okay to use your ult here because it's not important towards the mid. Ashe looking for an ult. Does it hit anybody? It does. Your Fury ulting in. Honestly, I'd pop my ult. It might sound really dumb, but I'd pop it. I want to force out Nando ult, or I want to kill something, because at the end of the day, your ult doesn't matter that much during mids. But if you kill people and you allow your tanks to get their ults, and you let your Dominic get his ult back, right? And you force out their ult and they're not able to build it, that is an amazing ult, right? There's a lot of ults in this game that are very like low priority when it comes to winning mids, and BK is kind of one of them. There are times where it is huge. But right now, you have so many good ults on your team that you really don't need to worry about saving your ult in specific. There it is. There it is. I like this. I like this. Let's go. Let's go. Bam! Kill the Tyra. Good job. DPS is down. Barrack's peeling for you. Furious feeding. Furious feeding. Kill her. Good job.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
Nice. Ashe is behind. Teammates need help. This is actually really good because oh, Khan dies. No. Are you lagging out? What's going on here? Oh yeah, you did say that you were having a little bit of connection issues. You'll be back soon though. Oh no! No. Will the Ashe does die? Unfortunate. Khan's dead. He's feeding. Back up, Khan. Back up. Drogos, you're a maniac. What are you doing? You're biting off more than you can chew. Oh, good dodge by Khan. You're back now?
3, 1.
You should have caught 3.
Overtime.
You win these. Easy. Easy. You win these. You win these.
Enemy double kill.
Poppy bomb. Poppy bomb. Get away from her shield. Get away from her shield. Force her away. Good job. Nice. Good Grumpy. Nice, dude. Nice. Kill the Ashe. Kill the Ashe. Good job, man. Great Poppy. All right, gotta finish your buys here. Look at the enemy team. You do not need record 3. I promise you. You hit really, really hard, right? MR, 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 MR. Caught 3 MR. I need to see it. Caught 3 MR. Caught 3 MR. Let's go. Caught 3 MR. Caught 3 MR. Come on, buy your damn items.
Capture point spawning in
Caught 3
15
MR.
seconds.
Mother. Caught 3. They have 2 healers.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You don't need MR2. Your team has it. You don't, like, and you need to be behind them, right? Like, caught 3, man. I know they got caught 3s, but you need caught 3. You're a damage. You're not going with your team this time? Okay, you went right side. Ash is not going right side. So you've come to notice that Ash isn't going right. So you've decided that I want to play right side. So this is a nice little mix-up. He's dead. Don't worry about him. He's dead. Or not. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The Fury ulting. The Fury ulting. My man Damba's kind of throwing. He should die here. Damba's 100% dead. But they're feeding for the Damba. That's a good trade. Ah, but you lose your life as well.
Enemy double kill.
Oh, that con ult was so bad. Yeah, y'all lose. GG.
Enemy killing spree.
Ult. There you go. I was hoping Barrett got a touch, but he didn't. Yeah, it's rough because you guys change up the rollout and you just lose it. They just play better. They, you know, the con hits a phenomenal ult, but then throws him into the wall instead of off the map, and doesn't hold him still enough for you to hit him, and he doesn't know how to jump up on the ledge to throw him off. Very unfortunate. I think you played pretty decently. Some things that I would definitely say to work on is you got to react faster to certain things. You got to know when to ult immediately, right? You got to know when to use the abilities faster, right? Reading fights a little bit better. When they have Fury ults up, they're basically just going to roll you over, right? There's no point of fighting a team when they have Fury ults up. They just win, right? If they're equal skill of you, equal comp, you know, they're winning. They have more damage, more speed. It's not winnable, right? Unless you just pop really strong ults, which BK isn't. Khan is the one that would make the most impact. But yeah. With that being said, like a finisher caught, I think caught 3 is really important, especially into double support, so that you can kill things on your own. You don't need to rely on somebody else caughting them. Your build was okay. I'm gonna show my BK build real quick so you can understand what I was talking about earlier. My main BK build is going to be this: max health, jolt 1, max king's court, backdraft 1, and reinforced casings. That's my normal build. And then there's poppy reset, which is basically the same thing. I think less ammo and more backdraft. This is when I want to be more aggressive, right? When I know that there's going to be a lot of opportunities for me to get poppy bomb value. And then there's, yeah, so these are like memes. But these are like my main builds, right? And this is Frog Isle because more jolt Frog Isle, GG. But yeah. Your buys weren't bad. I definitely would have invested into MR or maybe something else before the Wrecker. The Wrecker really wasn't that important, but whatever, right? Caught 3, super big value. And yeah, make sure, like I said, as a BK, you got to make sure there's a tank in front of you, because BK is just infinitely. Most DPS are just way better with a tank in front of them. But BK, as much space as he can control, he gets forced out pretty easily by tanks. Tanks like Ash, you know, tanks that can shoot while defending, like for example, like Makoa half shell, Ash normally. Let's see, so like Ash, Barrack, Atlas, Makoa, Ruckus, Ram, you know, like these are a term. These are all tanks that and Nanara, right? They have ways of defending themselves, whether it's DR or shields, right? While and they can attack at the same time. So those are all things that you need to be wary of when you're playing BK because you can't just 1v1 them. A Khan, on the other hand, Khan struggles to push into you because he can't damage you unless his shield's down, right? You can knock him all over the place. You can throw things over his shield. You can break his shield, right? Things like that. Same with Torv. Nando, he's kind of oppressive because his shield, he can walk with his shields, and then he gets the cooldown's pretty short. Other than that, Ruckus, things like that. But yeah, so you always want to make sure you're kind of playing around the tank so that somebody can peel for you and also enable you, basically create space for you to create them space. And I think that's about it. Um, really, you played really well, man. You made a lot of smart decisions, which was, made me really proud. Seeing players make good decisions makes me really happy. But yeah, if anybody has any questions or wants me to VOD one of their games, don't be afraid to drop it down below or hit me up on Discord. I usually always respond in a timely manner. Without further ado, if you want to keep up with me and my content, subscribe to the channel so you can keep on watching. And yeah, peace out, everybody. Take care and love y'all.